So Canada has a brand new prime minister, and for what it looks, it seems like they're going from bad to worse. But just correct me if I'm wrong, because I want to get this straight. Democracy, Canada's new leader, Prime Minister Mark Carney, was never elected by the people. He has never received a single vote in his life and has never held elected office. World economic firm Globalist now rules Canada. And by the way, he was elected for a country who is that is close to 40 million people. He was elected by basically 150,000. So I don't know. I asked my friends on X. They are Canadian friends. It's Mark Carney worse than Trudeau. The more I read about the new guy, the more worried I am. It's hard to imagine someone making the black-facing guy look good. And Steph, the altar nerd, let's put it this way. Mark Carney was the governor of the Bank of England for 7 years between 2013 and 2020, and we currently are suffering a cost of living crisis, with household bills and taxes continuing to increase year on year. Good luck, Canada. So perfect for the job. I see. That's it's not gonna be good. Handy ginger girl, just as malicious as Trudeau, but smarter and more effective. So it's like a mecha Trudeau, like a cyber Trudeau. It's like an upgraded, like a Trudeau Terminator version. J.E. May, Duchess Marmalade. You are understanding correctly. Carney is worse. And ruin a speculator. The only evidence of Trudeau's incompetence is his prime minister job. Carney, on the other hand, has a long list of references. Oh, that is nice to know. Fortunately, he suffers from duper's delight, says Tristan Michaels, so he will provide you some good material for analysis every time he opens his yap. And Gene Fiddler, kind of like Lenin, people thought he was bad, then along came Stalin. Oh my God, it sounds so bad. And now we have some pictures. I have some pictures here that are quite concerning. Thanks to Shadow of Ezra. Meet Canada's new Prime Minister Mark Carney. Picture here alongside notorious trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell. This wasn't just any gathering. It took place at Carney's sister-in-law's estate at Cornbury Park, a known hotspot for globalist elites. Is Mark Carney a client of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell? Well, it pretty much looks like it. And this is this video as well from CAT Canada. Mark Carney is a World Economic Forum globalist, post-national state lunatic net zero, and the designer of Canada's rapid descent into poverty and irrelevance. SOS, we are not okay. I wouldn't believe that at some point we would miss Trudeau, but for what it seems, this is very bad. This is Jordan Peterson talking about the
inevitable grand poobah of the currently wretched but still dangerously powerful Liberals. One Mark Carney is one of the world's prime advocates of the insane inanities of net zero. He is a man who has planned in writing, not least in his best-selling book Values, the complete destruction of the fossil fuel industry.
All right, so that is a good start, I guess. Well, good luck negotiating that with the Middle East.
Bye-bye, Alberta, if that's not bad enough. And it is. He's also simultaneously an advocate of the same post-national view of Canada defined by Trudeau Jr. and his moralistic minions. What are we, according to such good thinkers? Nothing. But if anything, the oppressive, patriarchal, white, supremacist, identityless, colonial settler state defined by the progressive ideologues in the think tanks and elite dining rooms in Eastern Canada.
Well, that sounds 100% like the UK, to be fair.
And the protest encampments on the campuses of Canadian universities.
Yeah, sounds like the UK.
None of this fills the MAGA crowd with admiration, in case it needs to be said. None of it bodes well either for the economy of Canada, doomed to replacement, according to Carney, by the hydrogen, solar, and wind power that either does not exist, that would be hydrogen, or that would doom Canadians to starve and freeze in the dark if it ever came to replace the reliable grid and transportation.
I was about to mention that. Solar in Canada? I don't know. I have my doubts about that. Maybe if you said nuclear, well, we can reach to some kind of agreement. But solar in Canada, I don't think so. I don't think so. This is a huge grift. This is a huge grift.
We also desperately depend on when it's 40 bloody below. We may, when arguing so expensively and incompetently with the Americans, continue to congratulate ourselves on our comparative righteousness. That diet will become even thinner gruel, however, in a future characterized by their explosive economic growth and our rapid descent toward comparative poverty and irrelevance.
This is something that I could never have thought of. It's literally a guy that is becoming prime minister, and he's literally worse than Trudeau. As in, if Justin Trudeau had stayed as prime minister, it would have been objectively better for Canada for that to happen. It's mind-boggling. I mean, this is why sometimes you say that you have to thank whatever you're going through, because it can always be worse. Things can always be worse, and this is proof of
green, though that pathway may be argued, however falsely to be. Carney, to put it bluntly, is not a man like Justin Trudeau, a second-rater, under the mere influence of the World Economic Forum, that Malthusian fear-mongering cabal of authoritarian elitists, drunk on the fumes of their own self-righteous delusions. He is, by contrast, a veritable leader of that movement, an organizer par excellence of ESG, stakeholder capitalism, diversity, equity, and inclusiveness.
Oof, this is bad. This is, I would say, comical levels of bad, but there's nothing comical about that.
And degrowth. Out with the old, the Liberals claim, and in with the new. But the new will be everything Trudeau so terribly was, but a lot more efficiently.
A lot more efficiently, as Handy Ginger Gall was saying, that he is way more efficient. Viva Frey has unelected WEF Davos speaking Bilderberg frequenting 3 passport carrying globalist Mark Carney pledged to immediately call a national election? I'm guessing no. Or does he plan on exploiting his anointment to rule a country of 38 million people based on the votes of 152,000 registered liberals? Yeah, in the Bilderberg meetings, we can see that the name of Mark Carney is right there, Chair, Brookfield Asset Management. Oh my God, this is bad. Billboard Chris shared this clip. Mark Carney is the new elected Prime Minister of Canada. My weakness is, let's watch this clip.
My strength is I know how the world works. I know how to get things done. I'm connected. I can deliver for the country. And my weakness is,
what is your weakness?
People will charge me as being elitist or globalist, to use that term, which is, that's exactly, it happens to be exactly what we need.
So people accuse me of being an elitist, a globalist, but that is exactly what we need. We need to be more globalist. We need more, immigration. We need more net zero. This is, oh my God. Oh, no.
My weakness as a politician is I've not been a politician, right? So I didn't go straight into, as you observed, the killer. The point was right, but the delivery was. I'm working on it.
Oh my God, this is going to be at least interesting. But again, I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.